আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ। আমরা এখন ক্লামাইডিয়াল ইনফেকশন নিয়ে ডিসকাস করতে যাচ্ছি। ক্লামাইডিয়াল ইনফেকশনস, ক্লামাইডিয়া একটা বিশেষ ধরনের ব্যাকটেরিয়া, এর কিছু স্পেশাল ফিচার আছে। এই ক্লাসের পরে যে প্রশ্নগুলো আলোচিত হবে, হোয়াট ইজ ক্লামাইডিয়া, why they are so called, salient properties of chlamydia, how they can be classified, the developmental cycle of chlamydia, the only bacteria which has got a life cycle, why they are called energy parasites, name the diseases caused by chlamydia, how common are chlamydial sexually transmitted disease, lab diagnosis and treatment of chlamydia. What is chlamydia? Chlamydia is an intracellular gram-negative bacteria that causes sexually transmitted infections and other diseases. They are the most common cause of sexually transmitted infection in US and many other countries. There are roughly 4 million cases annually, and most common among the men and women under the age of 25 years. Some history and biological background. The word chlamys is Greek for cloak around the shoulder. This describes how the intracytoplasmic inclusion caused by the bacterium are wrapped around the infected nucleus. You see the intracellular nucleation of Chlamydia trachomatis. Because the symptoms of the disease resemble other pathogens, chlamydia was not recognized as a sexually transmitted disease until recently. An isolation from embryonic egg just in 1957 and from cell culture in 1963 confirmed its existence as bacteria. It belongs to family Chlamydiaceae, and the genus is, there are two genus, Chlamydia and Chlamydophilia. In the genus Chlamydia, there is Chlamydia trachomatis, which causes urogenital infection, trachoma, conjunctivitis, pneumonia, and lymphogranuloma venereum. And genus Chlamydophilia causes Chlamydophilia psittacosis, one type of atypical pneumonia, and Chlamydophilia pneumoniae that causes bronchitis, sinusitis, pneumonia, and possibly atherosclerosis. What are the special properties of chlamydia? Chlamydia are a small, obligate intracellular bacteria. Their genome is very small, 1/6 that of the size of Escherichia coli, and they lack many essential metabolic genes. They contain DNA, RNA, and ribosome, so they are bacteria. They have inner and outer membrane, but no cell wall, no peptidoglycan, cell wall not well characterized. They are called energy parasite because they cannot make ATP. They cannot be cultured in artificial media, must cultivate in eukaryotic host cell, that is embryonic chicken egg or McCoy cell, mouse brain. They has got elementary and reticulate body. Elementary body, they are a small extracellular form. They have rigid outer membrane. They are resistant to harsh condition, not replicating, metabolically inactive, and they are the infectious form. They bind to columnar epithelial cells. Reticulate bodies, they are larger size, 0.8 to 1 micron. They are intracellular, fragile membrane. They are metabolically active and replicating form, but they are non-infectious. Developmental cycle of chlamydia consists of elementary and reticulate body. Elementary body bind to the host epithelial cell and macrophage. Then they are internalized by phagocytosis and endocytosis. And in the phagolysosome, the inhibition of phagosome lysosome occurs, so they replicate inside the phagolysosome. There is reorganization into reticulate body, and there is this reticulate body, they grow and finally condensed into elementary body. So you see the stages. The elementary body attached to the susceptible cell, their ingestion, then reorganization into reticulate body and growth by binary fission. Then reorganized, there are some inclusion bodies are formed and the elementary bodies formed. These elementary bodies are released in the extracellular environment by reverse endocytosis, and they infect other cell. So they enter through endocytosis and release through reverse endocytosis. Chlamydophila psittaci, they release by lysis, but trachoma and pneumonia by reverse endocytosis. So this is the simplified form of developmental cycle. Elementary body attaches to the cell, it is taken up by the cell. Within the cell, they are phagocytosed. There is inhibition of phagolysosome formation. Inclusion bodies are formed. The reticular body are condensed and form the elementary bodies. Whole cycle took only 48 to 72 hours. So you can see the life cycle. How common is chlamydia? Chlamydia in Australia, it is third most commonly reported infectious disease after HCV and Campylobacter, reported 3 times more often than gonorrhea. And in UK, 1% of 16 to 19-year-old women have the infection. In Bangladesh, also very common. They are 4 times as common as gonorrhea and more than 30 times as common as syphilis. Most common among under 25 men and women. And for every person with herpes, there are 6 with chlamydia. Is it dangerous? Yes, chlamydia is a serious life threat. In women, the infection usually begins in the cervix. It can spread to fallopian tube or ovary. If left untreated, chlamydia may cause pelvic inflammatory disease. And pelvic inflammatory disease can cause a scar and block the fallopian tubes, leads to sterility and ectopic pregnancy also. It is also dangerous for men also. Chlamydia can also make the man sterile. It can spread from the urethra to the testicle, and it can result epididymitis, and acute epididymitis can cause sterility. How chlamydia is spread? Chlamydia is spread by sexual route, and it can also spread from women to her fetus during birth, and rarely from hand to the eye. Chlamydial disease in human being, there are 15 serovars, of which serovars L1, 2, 3 cause lymphogranuloma venereum, and serovar A, B, and C cause conjunctivitis, that is trachoma, and serovars B, D to K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, they cause urethritis, cervicitis, proctitis, pelvic inflammatory disease, conjunctivitis, reactive arthritis, all these are caused by serovar B, D to K. What are the virulence factors? They are virulence factors, sialic acid receptor that helps in colonization of chlamydia with eye, throat, or genitalia. Intracellularity is another virulence factor, different serotypes, and unique cell wall structure inhibit phagolysosome fusion. Laboratory diagnosis is based on cytological test for detection of inclusion body, culture in the cell line, detection of antigen and antibody, and also DNA based test. This cytology, that is iodine staining, not very sensitive but simple test. Culture in McCoy cell line, also not used for diagnosis. But for diagnosis, usually antigen detection by ELISA or fluorescent test is commonly used. Or antibody detection can also be used by ELISA, but antibody cannot distinguish between current and past infection. Of course, the detection of high antibody titer IgM antibodies can be helpful. Nucleic acid probe, that is PCR, this is nowadays very common, and real-time PCR is used nowadays for the diagnosis of chlamydia infection. Treatment consists of common various antibiotics. Doxycycline is the drug of choice, and tetracycline, chloramphenicol can also be used. Pregnant women are advised to take erythromycin, and recently azithromycin has been proven as effective as single dose therapy. Azithromycin can be given single dose, or doxycycline for 7 days, levofloxacin for 7 days. So summary, chlamydia are obligate intracellular bacteria having special life cycle with elementary and reticulate body. This is the only bacteria which have a special life cycle. They are gram-negative, but they do not have peptidoglycan in the cell wall. This is another important property. They do not grow in artificial media due to lack of ATP. Chlamydia trachomatis has got serovar and biovar, and they causes trachomatis, lymphogranuloma venereum, pneumonia, and non-gonococcal urethritis. Chlamydophila psittaci causes psittacosis, and Chlamydophila pneumoniae cause atypical pneumonia. Lab diagnosis is based on detection of inclusion bodies, antigen antibody detection, and PCR. Treatment consists of tetracycline, erythromycin, ciprofloxacin, and azithromycin. Thank you very much.